So everyone watching that is, well, she's like, what's my next chapter? How do I even figure out where I am? Let's not even talk about getting into my next chapter. What is something that I want you to tell her, something that can just give her a sense of balance to be able to accept where she is and take steps to go into her next chapter?
It's interesting you say this because I think the first 6 months of last year were very tough for me. I'd probably say the toughest of my life. So it was also around the time that I started Gbemi's fashion series, but it was born out of confusion because I was like, okay, so what is my next move? What are my interests? What do I like to do? And then my business too was, everything was going up and down. And I was just like, God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So my prayers were like, just give me direction. What am I going to do? But I also knew that I love fashion and I wanted to do something with fashion. So I started with my friends, the people who, I knew had stores. I said, I didn't even know what it was. Let me just start from somewhere. And people liked the content. I would go to stores, try on looks that I liked, and just show. And then and I was like, oh, thank you. But trust me, the first few videos, I was like, I'd go home. I'm like, yeah, but I'll go home. I'm like, so what's the meaning of this now? Do you understand? And then it started to pick up. Next thing, the brand started to call, and they started to pay me. Please, we want you to come and do this. Want you to come and do this. Want you to do this. And then boom. And it has given birth to something else, which I haven't announced yet, but it has given birth to something else.
Trying to give us like the quick tea?
No. It's fashion oriented. But I think it'll be a good one. So you are always not going to have the answers is my point. But I think that instead of freaking out, yes, you can freak out. Freak out, do you have your meltdown? But really what's important is, okay, what's my next move?